Good morning, team. Hindustan Aeronautics, new factory. We have collected few data on that. It was inaugurated about 1 week back by Prime Minister. So it is 615 acres of land near Tumkuru, which is 100 kilometers away from Bangalore. And the previous plant of Hindustan Aeronautics is in Bangalore. So only hardly 100 kilometers, and they have very good hub there. Hosur being near Tumkuru, so that makes now other units also functionable. So this unit of HAL will be exclusive for helicopter, and very important is in next 20 years, the data says that they can produce 1,000 helicopters in 20 years and 4 lakh crore in revenue. So if I extrapolate that means now in next 1 or 2 years, when it comes to full steam, each year the revenue contribution will be 20,000 crores. Already HAL is doing 24,000 crores annual revenue, and if you take into account in FY26, they might do 44 to 46,000 crores as revenue. So I think this is very positive for HAL. Somebody who is looking at 5 years term should look at slowly accumulating the stock. Nothing will move faster because these things will take time. But the need for helicopter is very high. The capacity is very low because in a year they will only deliver almost 50 helicopters, which is not a big number. Lemon Tree is one more stock where our analyst is feeling there is a huge potential. So the target 95 to 100 is possible. So I think Indian Hotel and Lemon Tree are two hotels to concentrate. TCPL is also having a good result. So I think that is one more. Gujarat Gas came with a fantastic numbers. So Gujarat Gas is one more stock to watch out for. Their revenue was down by 27% at 3,821 crores. Here, revenue going up and going down is due to the price volatility also. We need to look at profit after tax and volume wise also, important in gas stocks. Profit after tax is higher by 3 times at 371 crores. EPS per this quarter is 5 rupees 40 paisa. But 9 months EPS is 16 rupees 82 paisa. Company has added 48,600 new domestic customers, 228 commercial customers, and 49 industrial customers. 750 station has been signed, and 5,25,000 SCMD yet to be commissioned. So they have signed it. IRFC has come with the results. Revenue was higher by 22% at 621 crores. Here, the lease revenue has given a very big boost. So lease revenue, which was 302 crores previous year, is now 409 crores. The growth is mainly on lease revenue. Profit after tax is higher by 2.5% at 163. So the important thing is the book value is 33 rupees. And the stock is trading well below book value, not even one-time book value. So the stock is very attractive due to dividend yield also. Dividend yield for the stock works out to 4 rupees 72 paisa. JSW Steel reports highest ever crude steel production in Jan 2023, grew by 15% to 18.91 lakh ton due to ramp up in newly commissioned expanded project in Dolby. January 2023 capacity utilization 99% versus December 2022 of 96%. Axid CADE came with the results. We don't track this stock, but the interesting result, 26% revenue was higher at 213 crores. EBITDA margin at 13.9%. Profit after tax was flat. It is due to exceptional numbers. It was loss 10 crores. Adjusted profit after tax, they are saying, is 13.4 crore. but there is an exceptional item for 23.6 crore, which made them make losses. So, no, but this is something we don't like or we don't track. Ratnamani Metal, they came with a very good set of numbers. So, the revenue was higher by 18.5% at 1,099 crores. Profit after tax was 49.6% higher at 133 crores. The very bad results, their revenue was flat at 2,127 crores. Profit after tax down by 91% at 24 crores. I think very big negative reaction possible there. Nykaa again, revenue was higher by 33% at 1,462 crores. Profit after tax down by 68% at 9 crores. Again, very bad numbers. Krishna Diagnostic revenue was higher by 11% at 118 crores. But profit after tax again down by 11% at 14 crores. So all these diagnostic stocks have underperformed the market. The results have not been up to the mark. So we need to wait and watch what is happening there. Linde India has signed an agreement with Tata Steel for to buy the plant which is sold by Tata Steel. It is called sale of plant, own and operate agreement. It has been signed for industrial gas supply asset, 2 assets of 1,800 ton per day air separation unit. This will be for 20 years time frame, where they will buy the asset from Tata Steel. They will own and operate the platform for 20 years. It is positive for Linde India, which has started to have a presence in eastern part of India. Renuka Sugar came with the results. So they commissioned, they have increased the ethanol capacity. Ethanol capacity previously was 720 kiloliter per day, which has been enhanced to 1,250 kiloliter per day. So this is something positive. Their revenue was higher at 26% at 2,563 crores. But profit after tax came down, it is just 15 crores. But as the ethanol capacity starts to increase, the probability of the stock doing well is better. Lumax Auto came with the results, moderate set of number, nothing positive here. Flat, almost 4% higher revenue at 445 crores. EBITDA margin 12.2%. Profit after tax 23 crores, 8% higher. TNPL came with a very good results. TNPL results was very good. 15% increase in revenue, 1,235 crores, 15% higher. Profit was 112 crores versus 91 lakh. Now EPS was 16 rupees 31 paisa. But we need to understand paper stock across India has done very well. But going forward, I don't expect this kind of performance to sustain. So any rally in paper stock would be opportunity to take profit, because this is the best in paper stock. From here on, we don't expect paper stock to perform this way, because the prices are starting to cool down. So this is something to note down. RIM, RIH Magnesia, they reported results. So 19% revenue was higher at 649 crores. Profit after tax was down by 24% at 58 crores. But the result is not up to the mark. But very important is they will have an enhanced capacity in next few quarters. That is 5 lakh. Capacity will be 5 lakh 10 per annum, because they bought 2 new plant from other competitor. So to synergize that, it will take time. That is why a few write-off has taken their profit down. But I think RIM is something where if you see 10 to 15% correction, slowly start to accumulate. It is a very good long-term buy. And we like Oil India. Yesterday Oil India came with the results. I forgot to update on it. But Oil India, very important, is trades at 3 times PE ratio. And dividend yield is more than 4.5%. The important part is the gas part of the business has started to become very profitable. No, and for Oil India, more than crude, they extract gas. They are in Assam region, so they extract more gas. As government has increased the price, that is benefiting. So Gujarat Gas, Oil India, no, these are few stocks which we like. Even Renuka Sugar in correction, RIM, if it is correcting, HAL, Lemon Tree, TCPL, these are few stock. Indian Hotel, these are few stock which we like for a long-term investor. With that, over to you think.
तो गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। अभी हम लोग ये कॉल को एक बार इंटरव्यू कर लेते हैं। कल सेल के नंबर आए थे, पर जो नंबर्स आए थे वो वीकर आए थे हमारे एक्सपेक्टेशन से। सेल्स में वॉल्यूम जो है वो 4% के अराउंड कुछ मिलियन टन था। EBITDA भी वीकर आया है, तो करंटली स्टॉक के ऊपर लॉन्ग टर्म टाइम फ्रेम से फुल रेटिंग है। द नेक्स्ट अपडेट है रेपको होम के नंबर्स आए थे। AUM ग्रोथ उसमें नॉर्मली मिड ग्रोथ देखी गई। नेट इंटरेस्ट इनकम है वो 3% से डाउन आया है, क्योंकि जो लोअर मार्जिन थे उसके कारण एसेट क्वालिटी इंप्रूव हुई है। द नेक्स्ट अपडेट है कैस्ट्रॉल के भी नंबर्स वीक के आए थे। रेवेन्यू 8% से आया है, जो लेट मतलब मोस्टली जो रेवेन्यू अप है 8% से, वो प्राइस हाइक की वजह से। वॉल्यूम में डीग्रोथ देखी गई है। करंटली स्टॉक के ऊपर मतलब वैल्यूएशन जो है वो चीप है, उसके लिए करंटली स्टॉक के ऊपर बाय रेटिंग है लॉन्ग टर्म टाइम फ्रेम से। अल्वालिया कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के भी नंबर्स आए थे। नंबर्स हमारे एक्सपेक्टेशन से इसके भी नंबर्स खराब आए हैं। सेल्स एंड प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी डाउन है। उनका जो ऑर्डर बुक है वो अच्छा होने के कारण भी रेवेन्यू और EBITDA में 9% की ग्रोथ और EBITDA में 3% की ग्रोथ ईयर ऑन ईयर देखी गई। कंपनी ने रेवेन्यू फाइनेंशियल ईयर 23 का गाइडेंस जो 15% की ग्रोथ का दिया हुआ है। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है HAL जो कंपनी है, उन्होंने अभी लास्ट वीक की प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने इनॉग्रेट किया था उनकी जो न्यू फैक्ट्री है उस वहां पे, जो तिनपुर में है, 100 किलोमीटर अवे है बैंगलोर से। और ये जो प्लांट है वो 650 एकर्स में है, तो उसके ऊपर एक डेटा कलेक्ट है, तो उसके ऊपर हम लोग अपडेट दे रहे कि ये जो प्लांट रहेगा वो एक्सक्लूसिवली हेलीकॉप्टर प्रोड्यूस करेगा। नेक्स्ट 20 ईयर्स में अराउंड वो 1000 हेलीकॉप्टर प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, ऐसा कंपनी का प्लान है। और HAL अराउंड एनुअली 24,000 करोड़ का एनुअल रेवेन्यू जनरेट करता है। हमारा अनुमान है कि फाइनेंशियल ईयर 26 में वो अराउंड 44 से लेके 46,000 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू जनरेट कर सकता है। तो जो इन्वेस्टर है जो 5 इयर्स के टाइम फ्रेम से कोई भी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट करना चाहता है, तो HAL को देख सकते हो। उसको स्लोली अक्यूमुलेट करना चाहिए लॉन्ग टर्म टाइम फ्रेम से। देन लेमन ट्री है, उसमें जो हमारे एनालिस्ट है उनका कहना है कि स्टॉक में बहुत अच्छा पोटेंशियल है। तो जो टारगेट प्राइस है वो 95 से लेके 100 के टाइम 100 रुपीज का टारगेट है। होटल सेगमेंट में इंडियन होटल और लेमन ट्री ज्यादा अच्छे लग रहे हैं। देन गुजरात गैस के भी जो नंबर्स आए थे वो नंबर्स काफी अच्छे आए थे, तो ये स्टॉक को आप वॉच आउट कर सकते हो। रेवेन्यू जो है वो डाउन आया 27% से, पर उनका जो पैट है वो 3 टाइम्स हायर आया, 371 करोड़। जो रेवेन्यू है वो डाउन आया है क्योंकि उनकी जो प्राइस वोलेटिलिटी थी उसके कारण। ये क्वार्टर का EPS है 5 रुपीज 45 पैसा, और 9 मंथ का EPS है 16 रुपीज 82 पैसा। कंपनी ने 75 स्टेशन से उनके साथ अग्रीमेंट साइन किया है, तो ओवरऑल गुजरात गैस हम लोग को अच्छा लग रहा है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है IRFC के नंबर्स आए थे। रेवेन्यू 22% से हायर होकर 621 करोड़ रिपोर्ट किया है। उनका जो लीज रेवेन्यू है उसके कारण रेवेन्यू में बूस्ट मिल गई है। लास्ट ईयर जो लीज रेवेन्यू था 302 करोड़ था, ये ईयर 409 करोड़ था, इसमें ग्रोथ देखी गई है लीज रेवेन्यू में। पैट जो है वो 2.5% से इंक्रीज हुआ है 163 करोड़, और जो उसकी बुक वैल्यू है 33 रुपीज है। जो स्टॉक है वो ट्रेड उससे भी नीचे कर रहा है। इसके अलावा IRFC एक डिविडेंड यील्ड अच्छा स्टॉक है, 4.72 पैसा है। डिविडेंड यील्ड के हिसाब से भी IRFC स्टॉक अच्छा है। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है JSW स्टील है, उनका जो जैन मंथ का हाईएस्ट स्टील क्रूड प्रोडक्शन हुआ था, उनका जो कैपेसिटी यूटिलाइजेशन है वो कुछ अराउंड 99% है। देन एक्सिस कैट्स के भी नंबर्स आए थे। नंबर्स जो है वो रेवेन्यू है 230 करोड़ का कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया है। EBITDA मार्जिन 13.9% से इंक्रीज हुआ है। पैट है वो फ्लैट आया है क्योंकि जो उनका एक्सेप्शनल जो कॉस्ट है उसके कारण, कुछ एक्सेप्शनल जो कॉस्ट है वो 23.6 करोड़ है जो उन्होंने उसमें लॉस किया है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट रत्नमनी मेटल कंपनी के नंबर्स आते हैं। रेवेन्यू कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया 1099 करोड़ का। पैट जो है वो 49.6% से हायर होकर 133 करोड़ है। देन नेक्स्ट अपडेट है नायका के नंबर्स आए थे। नायका के नंबर्स इतने अच्छे नहीं आए थे। रेवेन्यू है कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया 1416 करोड़ का। पैट 68% से डाउन आया 9 करोड़। तो नंबर्स इतने अच्छे नहीं आए हैं। कृष्णा डायग्नोस्टिक के भी नंबर्स आए थे। रेवेन्यू 118 करोड़ का कंपनी ने रिपोर्ट किया है। पैट 11% के अराउंड कुछ डाउन है। 14 करोड़ का कंपनी रिपोर्ट किया है। जो डायग्नोस्टिक कंपनी है वो अभी अप टू द मार्क नहीं चल रही है, तो इसमें हम लोग को देखना पड़ेगा कैसे क्या हो रहा है। तो वेट एंड वॉच स्टांस रहेगा डायग्नोस्टिक कंपनी में। लिंडा इंडस्ट्री ने साइन किया टाटा स्टील के साथ, जो ओन एंड ऑपरेट करेगा एग्रीमेंट नेक्स्ट 20 इयर्स के लिए, जिसमें 1800 के अराउंड टर्न वो एयर सेपरेशन का यूनिट होगा। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है रेणुका, जो कंपनी है शुगर कंपनी, वो उनका जो इथेनाइल कैपेसिटी है वो एनहांस कर रही है। उनका भी 720 किलो लीटर पर डे था, वो होके 1050 एनहांस होगा पर डे। कंपनी के नंबर्स आए थे। रेवेन्यू 26% से हायर होकर 2563 करोड़ है। पैट 15 करोड़ का रिपोर्ट किया है। कंपनी अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रही है। देन लुमैक्स के भी नंबर्स आए थे। नंबर्स जो थे इतने कुछ पॉजिटिव नहीं थे, नॉर्मली नंबर्स आए थे। रेवेन्यू 45 करोड़ का है। इबिटा मार्जिन 12.2% से हायर है। पैट 23 करोड़ का रिपोर्ट किया है। टीएनपीएल के भी नंबर्स आए थे। 15% का रेवेन्यू रिपोर्ट किया 1235 करोड़ का। कंपनी ने पैट रिपोर्ट किया 112 करोड़ का। ईपीएस जो है वो 16.31 है। बेसिकली पेपर स्टॉक है, अभी तक उन्होंने काफी अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है। आगे जाके हम लोग को लग रहा है कि पेपर इंडस्ट्री और पेपर स्टॉक इतना अच्छा परफॉर्म नहीं करेंगे, तो कोई भी रैली आए तो पेपर स्टॉक में आप प्रॉफिट बुक कर सकते हो। देन रीम जो है आरएस मैग्नेशिया जो कंपनी है, उनके नंबर्स आए थे। रेवेन्यू कंपनी ने 649 करोड़ का रिपोर्ट किया। पैट 24% से डाउन आया है 58 करोड़। नंबर्स इतने अप टू द मार्क नहीं थे, बट उनका एक इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है कि वो जो कैपेसिटी है वो इनहांस करने वाले हैं। कुछ 5 लाख के अराउंड कैपेसिटी इंक्रीज होगी। 10 to 15% का करेक्शन स्टॉक में आता है, तो आप स्लोली स्लोली अक्यूमुलेट कर सकते हो लॉन्ग टर्म टाइम फ्रेम के लिए। ऑयल इंडिया हम लोग को एक कंपनी अच्छी लगी, उसके भी नंबर्स आए थे। उनका जो स्टॉक है अभी 3 टाइम्स पी रेशियो से पे ट्रेड कर रहा है। डिविडेंड यील्ड के हिसाब से हम लोग देखें तो 4.5% का डिविडेंड यील्ड है। तो और उनका जो गैस बिजनेस है वो अभी प्रॉफिटेबल में है, और वो आसाम रीजन में उनका प्रेजेंस बढ़ा रहे हैं। तो ओवरऑल हम लोग को ऑयल इंडिया, गुजरात गैस, रेणुका, रिम, आरएस मैग्नेशियम, एचएल, इंडियन होटल, लेमन ट्री, ये स्टॉक अच्छे लग रहे हैं, और अब ये स्टॉक को आप वॉच आउट कर सकते हो।
Technical and derivatives outlook. So in yesterday's session, we again saw that there was selling in the market, and Nifty has corrected close to 92 points and closed at 17,770 levels. So overall, the market, we are witnessing a sideways range bound kind of market. And this is like, it is seeing a very strong resistance near 18,000 level. So we maintain that key Nifty is in the range of 17,500 to 18,000 for the next couple of days. As long as this both side ranges are not broken down on either side, there will not be a very strong move on the upside. Having said this, though the Nifty is moving sideways, I believe we will not see a major correction at current levels. So the lower levels again, anytime when it come close to 17,500, 17,400, we should view stock specific buying action. And on the way up, whenever 18,000, 18,100 is taken out on a weekly closing basis, then we might see a upside bias. There will be a change in trend. So right now, the bias for the Nifty is range bound. So we'll stay 17,500 to 18,000 levels. Same with the Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, the range is 41,000 to 42,000. So as long as this range is not broken out, even the Bank Nifty we expect to trade in the range. The lower side, the major demand for the Bank Nifty is 40,500 to 40,000. So even when 41,000 is broken, 40,500 or extremely 40,000 will act as a support. On the way up, 42,000 is the resistance for the Bank Nifty. So for both the indices, we are maintaining a range bound kind of view. Coming to derivatives data, there were short build-ups were seen in yesterday's session to the tune of 4%, which was an addition of 0.47 million shares with a total outstanding position of 12.23 million. the put call ratio in yesterday's session has declined from 1.05 to 0.83. So that's remained a little bit of concern. The major additions were seen in the 17,700 and 17,500 put option. So that should be a support, and 17,800 and 18,000 strike price call option. So that should be a resistance. Bank Nifty also has seen a short build up in yesterday's session with the addition of 8.5% OI. That is 0.23 million shares. The PCR has also declined in Bank Nifty from 0.87 to 0.66. So even that remains a concern. Major additions were seen in the put option at 41,000 and 40,500. So that should be a support. On the higher side, 41,500 and 42,000 call option. So that should be a resistance. So even in the same like from the derivatives point of view, there was a short built up in yesterday's session. So we need to figure out how this span out. But largely, overall, looking at the chart pattern, I think we are in the range. We might see further continuation of this consolidation. Stock specific Titan and Gujarat Gas is something which is looking positive on charts. And lastly, the FI data. FIs had marginally went long in index future by 1,000 contracts. They are net short by 1 lakh 1 lakh 4,497 contracts, and this long short ratio is at 18%, which is still at the lower side. So we remain a range one. So let's wait for the clear trend in the market. That's all from mine. I'll hand over to Bhavesh sir for more research updates.
Yeah, hi, good morning, team. So, starting with Steel Authority of India results. So, SAIL reported weaker results. Sales volume were lower by 5% YOY to 4.1 million ton, and EBITDA per ton fell by 36% YOY at 5,000 rupees. So, this is weaker than what Street was forecasting, and we have a hold rating as of now. Second is on Repco Home Finance. So AUM growth was moderately up 3.5% YOY. Disbursement was higher, but at 57% YOY. However, NII degrew by 3%, led by lower margins. NIMs were only at 4.8% versus 5% a year ago. So, but asset quality has seen some improvement. Stage 3 assets now stand at 6.2% versus 6.5% earlier. Then on Castrol results, so Castrol again weaker than expected results. Revenue was higher by 8%, mainly led by price hikes, but volume degrew by 5%. And EBITDA margin, although on a per liter basis, it was resilient at rupees 60 per liter. They have been doing in the range of 55 to 58, so now it was 60 per liter, so it was all right. But volume degrowth was slightly concerning. Nevertheless, the stock is very cheap, and hence we maintain our buy rating on the stock. And then lastly on Ahluwalia contracts. So Ahluwalia again came out with weaker than expected results. The sales and profitability were lower by nearly 9% and 13%. And despite a healthy order book, revenue was up only 9% and EBITDA grew by only 3% YOY. PAT growth was only 6% on a YOY basis. But nevertheless, Ahluwalia is guided for revenue growth of 15% in FY23. And so far the numbers are lower than what this guidance has been. So that's it from me. Over to you, retail team.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Bhavesh sir. Further news updates on Kotak Mahindra Bank. Kotak Mahindra Bank is considering selling a minority stake in its general insurance unit, Bloomberg reported. The lender is working with Morgan Stanley on the potential sale of a stake in Kotak General Insurance, which could raise as much as a few $100 million. Brigade Enterprises, a realty firm, Brigade Enterprises has sold housing and commercial property worth rupees 2,618.5 crore during the first 3 quarters of fiscal 2022-23. ITC is projecting to export up to rupees 2,335 crore of raw tobacco to British American Tobacco next fiscal year, a 17% increase from the estimated shipment in fiscal 2023. Coforge promoter Halstel BV has sold about 9.83% of his stake or 60 lakh shares in Coforge at rupees 4050 per share, According to the block deal data from NSE, the buyers include Nomura India, Kuwait Investment Authority, and Aditya Birla Sun Life. And lastly, Dabur India Limited, a major consumer good maker controlled by the billionaire Burman family, is scouting for acquisition at home and in Southeast Asia as it worked to establish its presence in a new overseas market amid heated domestic competition.